Hey, Mandy. It's time for another Podkinz, and we love having guests on the show, right?
Right. And we are so excited because one of our favorite artists is here to talk about some of the new items she's just worked on. Welcome, Lisa.
Hi, guys. Thanks for having me.
Hey, Lisa. We're going to talk about two events today. We're going to talk about Berry Fest, which is currently taking place on Webkinz Classic. That runs until June 28th. And then we're going to talk about the Marshmallow Collection event that starts on July 1st and runs throughout the whole month. Excited to show you the prizes. That's really why Lisa's here, because Lisa, you worked on the Marshmallow Collection prizes, right?
I sure did, yes.
Awesome. This year's prizes are so much fun.
They are fun, yeah.
We'll show you them in a sec. We showed these off last time, but you worked on some of the new prizes that you can find at Jumbleberry Fields, like the barn and the silo, right?
Yeah, that's right.
That's great. And this tractor you worked on as well.
The tractor and the fridge as well, yes.
Right, this little Jumbleberry Fields fridge. Now, these are prizes that you can get when you trade in a jar of preserves at Jumbleberry Fields, but Berry Fest, Mandy, that works a little differently, right?
Yeah, in that one you're looking for goo berries and polar berries, right? That are floating around.
Yeah, and every single time you feed one to your pet, like I have a goo berry here, you're going to win a Berry Fest prize. And there you go. I just won some jars of preserves. They're actually presentable. You can add them into your room. When you rotate them, they change shapes a little bit. But I've added some of the other Berry Fest prizes in the room. These ones are the grand prizes, for example, the two beds here.
Yeah, oh, cute. I hadn't actually seen those ones yet. I've seen the barn and the silo and the tractor and the fridge.
Yes.
I haven't seen those cute beds. And have I seen that windmill? I'm not sure.
Yep, this one's an old one from Jumbleberry Fields. These two beds are grand prizes. So the Berry patch bed here is the grand prize for feeding berries. Yep.
Are those dispensers on the table?
These ones are gumball machines, so they're great. They work like fridges, so you can actually earn seeds from Berry Fest, polar berry gumball seeds, and googleberry gumball seeds. I've planted some in my room here, but when they're ready, you can click on them to harvest gumballs, which you can store in these gumball machines. Yeah, I've filled my googleberry gumball machine with googleberry gumballs and my polar berry gumball machine here with polar berry gumballs. So why don't we just feed my pet a couple of berries, and then we'll show you the room that we built using the prizes from this year's Marshmallow Collection. So here we go. Again, you'll see these berries floating across your screen up until June 28th, and when you feed them to your pet, you're going to win a prize. So let's see. There you go. We got a googleberry cereal. Now this one's really cool. I'll show you how that one works. When you add it to your room, it's a little box of cereal.
Oh.
And when you rotate it, it sort of changes states a little bit, so you can actually feed your pet some cereal.
That's so cute.
I love the prizes that rotate and have different views. They're so cool.
Let's feed another googleberry, see what we win. I want to get a pack of seeds. Ooh, look at that. We got the grand prize.
Oh. Awesome.
Blue one is the googleberries. The red one here is the polar berries. Yeah, this year during Berry Fest, actually, it works a little bit differently because before you would just see a jumbleberry floating across the screen, and when you click on it, you'd be awarded one of the 4 berries from Jumbleberry Fields, a googleberry or a polar berry. But this year, you're just going to see googleberry and polar berries floating across your screen, and so when you click them, you're going to be awarded one of those berries, which is a lot of fun. We got some googleberry soda, which is a consumable. Let me just feed a polar berry to my pet, and then we'll move on to the next room. The googleberry and polar berry prizes are the same. They're just either polar berry themed like the bed or googleberry themed like this bed here. My pet's actually full, so guys, let's move on to the next room, but make sure that you play Webkinz every day from June 16th to 28th to collect as many googleberries and polar berries as you can, because you're going to want to win those grand prizes. Here we go, Lisa. I've built a room actually using all the prizes that you've created for the Marshmallow Collection event here.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, that's
Lisa.
So exciting.
So cool.
Yes. I love these. So there's 5 different prizes you can collect, right? There's these chairs, the riders here, the slide, the ticket booth, and the little waiting pool. And Lisa, each one of these prizes are functional, right? They have some sort of functionality assigned to them.
Yeah, that's right. And a few of them are actually based on some Webkinz pets, like the orca whale, the blue whale, and the narwhal, of course. Yep, you're riding on the narwhal rider there. The shark loungers, the armrests are actually little shark tails, and the backs of them have faces on them too, so you can see them.
They have the funniest faces. They are so cute. They're so happy.
Yeah, we had to make them look a bit happy so they weren't scary and with that big shark mouth. Yeah. The slide is probably my favorite piece. I wanted everything to really have that theatrical look. Like when you go into theme parks and everything looks like it should belong in that world. Yeah. So the whale has this animatronic spout going off the top.
That's great.
You climb up on those little life preservers on the side. You slide down his mouth into the pool.
It is awesome. You did such a good job, Lisa.
So much fun to work on.
It's great hearing from the artists who've actually created these, because I actually didn't even realize that the arms here were little shark tails. That's great. The slide here is a grand prize for completing your collection, but I really like the ticket booth here as well, the orca.
Yeah, he's cute. He's based on the orca whale pet, of course. So he's got those big, cute, round eyes and a big gummy mouth.
Curious, how long would it take you to design one of these items? The slide, for example, which is the grand prize. How long would it take to do something like that?
For me, my process takes about a day for these larger props.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, some of the animations can take a little bit longer. Yeah, like the wading pool that you're in with the dolphins. The amount of animations and getting the angles right. This one rotates 4 directions as well. So getting the angles right on each of the directions and still being able to see enough of the spout or the dolphin, some of those can take a bit longer, but I like to keep it to about a day per prop.
Okay, that doesn't seem like a long time to me. That's great.
It's always something new every day, which I love, so it's always exciting.
Yeah, did you have a favorite item to work on here?
I love little narwhals, so that one was really fun.
Yeah, that's cute.
The lounger was one of my favorites as well, getting that face to look really silly and happy. And I debated putting a shark fin on the back of it, but it didn't read well, so I decided to go with the tail for the armrest. I hope everyone likes that.
I think they will. I should mention that everything else that you see in this room is from the W shop, except for this sandy beach floor tile. That was a prize that you can get from Vacation Island. It was a wheel prize that was available in the past. But I love how you can set these up all in one room to make it appear like you're at a water park with your pet. And the best thing is that if you complete your collection more than once throughout July, you can actually earn multiple prizes by playing through your collection event. I should show you where it lives on the site. So starting on July 1st, when you click on your Kinsville map, you'll see a little Marshmallow Collection icon on your map. And when you click on that, you'll earn 2 free marshmallows every day just by clicking on the icon if you're a deluxe member. Everyone else will receive 1 free marshmallow a day. Then when you click the Ask Friends button, you can go through your friend list and ask your friends for extra marshmallows, and they can send you up to 5 a day. And here are the prizes again. 10 marshmallows will unlock the chair. 20, you get the rider. 30, you'll unlock that awesome waiting pool. Ticket booth you unlock with 40 marshmallows, and if you manage to collect all 50, you'll get that slide. So really awesome prizes. Great work, Lisa. We love hearing from all the artists. Is there something you can sneak peek and tell us that you're working on now, maybe for an upcoming event?
It's pretty exciting. I'm actually working on some items that will be featured in Classic and Next. So
I was just about to ask, you sometimes work on both games, is that right?
I do, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I get to work on the pet-specific items right now, so it's really fun.
Yeah, because they're always cool, the pet-specific items. They're always a little more special, I feel like.
Yes, I love them. And I can mention that I'm working on a fan-designed theme, which I always love working on. I love hearing from you guys and seeing what you guys design.
It's so awesome to be able to incorporate their ideas, and they come up with such great ideas.
Honestly, they're amazing. So creative.
Nice.
Really fun, yeah.
I guess that's the Oodles of Noodles theme that is coming out. Yeah, and that's actually going to be, as you mentioned, it was designed by a fan, and it's going to be released on Webkinz Next and Webkinz Classic. So that's really exciting. So why don't we give away a couple of codes, Mandy, because we have the Adventure Summer Challenge currently happening on Webkinz Classic. That's happening throughout the whole summer until August 31st, and we've got a couple of companion prizes to give away today.
And it's awesome that people are getting a chance to try out Adventure Park if they haven't yet. So this is a really good opportunity.
All right, Mandy, so before I give away those codes, I just wanted to show you the July event calendar because, the Marshmallow Collection happens throughout the whole month. We've got lots of exciting things to look forward to as well, like our hot dog event, and there's going to be another antique shop at the clubhouse near the end of the month. Here's a look at all those prizes that you could win by feeding your pets goo berries and polar berries during Berry Fest, including the grand prize there.
You were speaking about the hot dog event. I want to say there's a barbecue event on right now in Webkinz Next. So everybody go and check out Webkinz Next because there's some awesome items to win there too. But yeah, my favorite of these, I love presentable food because I know they're small items. Those little touches are what really adds to a room. And I also love items that have different views when you rotate them. So I just think the cereal boxes are so neat because it's those tiny touches that really add the personality. So that might be my favorite, but they're all
Nice.
They're all cool.
Yeah, and here's another look at Lisa's water park prizes that you can collect throughout July. When you see them all together like this, that you just did such a great job of tying all the colors together and making them really feel like fun
they're
things
so
you
happy
find at a
and
water
fun.
park.
They just put me in a good mood.
Yeah.
The narwhal's so cute, and that was, I think, the last classic plush pet that we released. I think so, yeah.
I think you're right. We have released pets since then that come with codes for both classic.
Right. I think that was the last one that came with only a classic code.
From the original line of plush.
So guys, maybe if you own one of those narwhal plush pets, let us know by leaving a comment below on Webkinz News. By the way, you can learn about all these different events. You can learn more details about each event on Webkinz News. You can learn about Webkinz Next events on Webkinz News as well, because we release articles every day. But here's a look, Mandy, at the Adventure Trail Mix and Adventure Scout Pet Pack. Have you been playing your Summer Adventure Challenge?
I haven't started yet, but I've got all summer.
Yeah.
But I shouldn't leave it too long because that's what I always do. And then I don't get all my prizes and then I get mad because I waited. So I should be starting soon. But yeah, Sophie's handing out the trail mix. It is so neat to be able to explore Adventure Park. So everybody should definitely be doing those challenges because it's such a fun part of Webkinz world.
When you play through your challenge, you can see your Adventure Scout challenge icon along the left side of your screen on the Webkinz Classic desktop app. When you play through it, you actually, like you mentioned, unlock quests at the Adventure Park, which is really exciting. You play through those. But you also need Adventure Trail Mix to energize your pet along the way. It's actually, you have to feed a certain amount of these packs of trail mix to complete each step of your challenge. So Mandy, we're going to give you a head start on your challenge by giving you a bonus Adventure Trail Mix here, and also you can also equip your pet with one of these little Adventure Scout pet packs while you're trying to complete your adventures at the Adventure Park. So yeah, do you mind giving away the codes for these?
Sure. So these can be entered in the code shop, which you can find under the Things to Do menu. And they both expire on November 30th. So you want to enter them before then. I'm not sure which is which. I'm going to guess the trail mix might be first.
Yes, it is.
Okay. W24L BTFJ BTYEYCDG. The second one is W24PL8ZH D8GA6L. So there you go. 2 prizes. It's
2 prizes.
Podkinz. Wow. It's because we've got Lisa here, and Lisa brings us good luck.
Woo!
Exactly. But Lisa, thank you so much for joining us. It's so fascinating.
Thanks for having me. It's always a lot of fun to join the Podkinz.
Yeah, and it's so much fun to learn about what you're working on, showing us all those little details that you've added onto these items. It's great. We love hearing from the artists. And guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for playing. That was a lot of fun. Mandy, of course, thank you as always. And we'll talk to you soon, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.